as a alumni in 1984 and a parent of a senior and a 8th grader. And I'm actually a board member of our board of trustees and really the liaison from the board to the Cyber Sciences Informatics Initiative. It gives me great pride to be here with you all tonight. We looked at 3 years ago. I think our event had 5 tables like in the middle of the room, and we had almost 190 people RSVP for tonight, which is a real testimony to the initiative here and to Steve's leadership. We're fortunate really to be able to have an opportunity to send our boys to Loyola Blakefield. It's a true honor, and we embrace the spirit and really the substance of a Jesuit education and what it means to really follow Ignatius Loyola. We seek to instill not only the hard skills, the technical skills that we embrace here, but also the soft skills. You can recognize a Loyola student opening a door, looking at you in the eye, shaking your hand, and that's important. There's a couple Latin terms, given Adam Firestone's references earlier tonight, to the magis, which if you are a parent of a senior, you've heard it a few times before, maybe as an 8th grader or a freshman, you're starting to get familiar with it. But it means the more, to reach for the more, to strive for something greater, from good to better to best, but always striving more. And then we hope to instill in each of our students what we term cura personalis, which is essentially care for the individual, mind, body, and spirit. And in helping each of our students really take their interests and align them to their passions and help them along the way to fulfill their pursuits is something that's very important to us and to this initiative. And we've landed significant internships of learning for our students and college aspirations given their interest in cyber sciences and all the things that surround us in this world today. And I know this is important to the parents out here, that there's actually jobs tied to the end of this, which is pretty nice, as there's 75,000 plus jobs that are open in need of students like our sons that can't be fulfilled because we don't have the knowledge base essentially right now to fill them. But our dons are going to be there every step of the way and leading the way. But I just wanted to mention just a couple things to you, just from my own perspective. Everything really starts with leadership. And there's 2 people that have inspired me, I know, in the CSI initiative here at Blakefield. The first is Rick Garretts, who's here, and he is the CEO of Life Journey. He introduced the concept to me when I was overseeing partnerships and sales for the Ravens, and we essentially partnered with him with a STEM-based online mentorship that helped students and teachers and parents test drive different careers that they could embrace and explore. And to me, it was revolutionary. And he inspired me to learn more about what was happening in this space, which led me to the cyber world, which led me to other opportunities and embracing essentially this initiative here at Blakefield. But I just wanted to let Rick know that his leadership and his inspiration in this field was instrumental, really, I think, in how this club really got started. So I wanted to recognize him, he's here with us tonight. And the second is Steve Morrill. You can't have a great initiative like our CSI without Steve Morrill. He literally sleeps here, I don't know if this is healthy or not, but he sleeps here from Sunday night to Saturday morning, basically preparing for the boys, not only the class, but the 93 plus students that are in the club. It's phenomenal. And I have to let you know, here's the common denominator. There are 21,000 cyber teachers now across America. Essentially, teachers helping students understand cyber, which was initiated by Rick Garretts. And the model teacher that simulates how a teacher should teach cyber is, guess who? Steve Morrill. He is not only helping his boys compete nationally, he is the model for the 21,000 cyber teachers across America. So, leadership. So the CSI helps us learn about hard and soft skills, about content of this industry. It helps us learn about ourselves, and it helps us learn about our teammates. And I think one of the great things about the CSI is the look at the collaboration and the teamwork that these young men are displaying, and then how they represent us, not only in Maryland, but across the country. We've developed a pipeline. You've seen it today. It's going to continue. Starting in 8th grade all the way through high school, the experiential and practical learning that Steve instills in these boys is phenomenal. So we built a pipeline, but it's practical, experiential learning that really makes all the difference. Partnership. We can't do it without our partners. We can't do it without our parents. We appreciate everyone that's made it here tonight. And then really, our strategic plan for Loyola Blakefield has 19 initiatives, and they all kind of crystallize into 7 major ones. But what this group is doing, the institution of one-to-one technology, the thoughtful and proper influence of technology into learning, they're really at the eye of the storm, and Steve is at the eye of the storm, leading us as a school and an institution forward to a pretty significant capital campaign that's on the horizon. It's one of the very few initiatives I've seen that is actually the tail wagging the dog. I've never seen anything like it. It's amazing. You started from 6 students to 93, and the college counselors are running to CSI asking what it all means. So the teachers now are seeking knowledge from the students and helping them now get into different colleges and explore. And these boys here and the boys that are in the pipeline that are coming along, they're going to be setting the edge, basically, in colleges across America. And that's exciting. The last thing is that they're creating a competitive advantage for the school, something that we need to leverage for our to continue forward what we are trying to represent in our communities that we serve, both on the for and non-for-profit side, and it's building confidence in them. So we're very excited, obviously, for the club. And the last thing is it builds pride. I mean, they're building a legacy. They get to come back to this every year. We're starting to see the first groups come back, and that's something that's extremely important because it's not a program. It's part of our legacy. And they're building it. They're very entrepreneurial. It's amazing what's happened, and I just wanted to thank you all who have been there to bolster and support that, and thank the leadership for leading this forward and our partners for making this happen. So with that, I'm assuming that the video is ready to roll, and Steve's going to start us out. Thank you.